through me, and no ambition but to serve him well. Yes? Bring us the cybernetic transfer module. Then we'll restore the flow of oil to Colorado Springs and release our claim on Valor. You are referring to God President Reagan's tics? Yes, well, my dear Ronnie is just as sane as he ever was. It is the machine that contains him that is failing. These outbursts are caused by faulty wiring and aging hardware.
And who's the lucky recipient of Reagan's brain?
We are reviewing the health and fitness of numerous candidates.
Can you explain what a cybernetic transfer module is?
Our young Mr. Buchanan is handling the technical side of things. Valor, dearest, could you please explain the details of the module for our guests?
I don't have time for this, but if you insist. The module was built to create a direct connection between a human brain and a machine intelligence. It was scrapped after it overwrote a researcher's brain. Allegedly. I'm inclined to believe that was human error, or a weak-minded subject. The design specifications are incomplete, but I know enough to fill in the gaps. Clearly, the device is meant to transfer information to a human mind, not overwrite it.
Corner reliant smile twitches in a secret smile.
Thank you, Valor. That was an excellent summation. This transfer capability is precisely what we need to move the God President into a human body.
So he's just a simulation.
Simulation? The God President is the real and actual Ronald Wilson Reagan in digital form, downloaded into this sacred vessel before his worldly shell failed him. He is, in a very real sense, the last true American. The only man left who lived before the deluge of fire and who knows the secrets of the old world. And through his leadership and wisdom, he will return us to that old world. He will heal this broken land and make it once more a patriot's paradise. The shining city on the hill.
So, what you really are is there's made for a deteriorating database of sound bites.
I told you Ronnie is not a simulation. He is an adaptive intelligence. His memories are stored magnetically and transferred in and out of storage by read-write heads. Those, in turn, deliver data to and from his processing units. Sadly, the components have degraded over time, and occasional tiny errors have crept in. We've had to work around them. Thank you. You're more insightful than most of the outsiders I've met. A pleasant surprise. Maintaining the God President's hardware and software requires talent and training. It is a difficult job, but rewarding. Our duty is a holy one. But despite our expertise, we can't change the fact that Ronnie is housed in pre-war machines, and repairing them grows more difficult every year. That is why we're finding him a more natural vessel where his divinity can flourish unbound. Yes?
The West will not contain communism, it will transcend communism. If it wasn't for women, well, us men would still be walking around in skin suits carrying clubs. In this springtime of hope, some lights seem eternal. America's is. America's future rests in the message of hope, in the songs of a man so many young Americans admire, New Jersey's own Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen.
It's time for us to realize that we're too great a nation to limit ourselves to small dreams. If it wasn't for women, well, the only way their history teaches that wars begin when governments believe the price of aggression is cheap. In this springtime of hope, if no one among us is capable of governing himself, then who among us has the capacity to govern someone else? As government expands, my fellow Americans, I'm pleased to tell you that today I've signed legislation that will outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes. Are you entitled to the fruits of your labor, or does government have some presumptive right to spend and spend and spend? In this springtime of hope, are you entitled to the fruits of your labor, or does government have some presumptive right to spend and spend?
We are done. All that's left now is tons of fighting, and that's it.
Keep an eye.
Do you ever question?
Are they aggressive finally or not? They're not aggressive, goddamn.
Stand against us with thy divine lightning.
Weird shit. What are you doing?
Partners? Whoa! Careful, partners! After we shut down the East Freedom oil fields, some godfishers set up shop there. The Nancys are gonna clear them out after Mother Reliance finishes her big project.
Actually, we're gonna clear them out.
Smart cookie, that Nancy. I'll be heading back then. Can't believe I just talked to a real desert
Uranium
ranger.
stone. It reminds you of warmer times. Far, far lower skill checks here. They're just not aggressive.
These the heathens mist that burns spoke of with thy mighty wings. Mist that burns spoke of your coming. You are safe in our camps. You may call me Flensing Ice. I will be your liaison to our holy mission.
Mist that burns. I never spoke with her. What?
You must kill its 3 beating hearts. You may know them by their worldly names. Computer terminals. 2 are located somewhere in the heathen stronghold. We believe a 3rd is kept closer to the statue, in the stone hut with a metal door. Find the hearts. Destroy them! That will surely slay the beast.
I never allied with them, okay? Never. I don't know how it bugged out like this. First time I'm seeing this option, to be honest.
We will harvest this heathen temple and redeem the fallen. As the Gipper's skin is sent skyward, their sins will fall away. As your reward for aiding our holy mission, you will be free to continue your sinful lives, skins intact. You will also be free to loot this place of its earthly trophies, which have little value to us. Make haste, the gods hunger.
Never seen something like this. I don't know how it bugged out like this. I never spoke with the leader of
Sal here. We've got
Godfishers.
mail from Mother Nancy Reliance of the Gippers. It says, well, it's violent and needlessly mean. But you know what, listeners? Beautiful handwriting. And now, some music.
I never agreed to this. Ever. So what the fuck I do now? Yeah, it's possible. Of course it's possible. I just don't know what to do. I'll tell you one thing, I never, ever reached Denver Airport the easier way than now. And what will my choice be? I don't have a fucking clue. Machine commune. Short pause. I've been playing for 4 hours without a break. Be right back, I need to take a piss. Frankly, I don't know what I'll do.
I like you, Cordite. You're a man I could follow.
Who wants you?
Robots never painted this, surely.
Whoa! Welcome to our commune, Desert Rangers. We've heard so many stories about you and your famously violent exploits. Come in. Our home is your home.
What's going on here?
Do not be afraid, humans. We are a communal society of machine intelligentsia committed to the well-being of all. We wish you no harm. To put it in human terms, we just want to, like, chill and have a good time. Is that cool with you?
We're looking for cybernetic transfer module.
Then you should talk to the Machine Intelligence Tower. It's a little bit northeast of here. We don't really have a leader, but for human purposes, you could consider them our leader. The Machine Intelligence Tower is currently parsing data, but it'll call you when it's ready to talk. Until then, feel free to hang out and chat with members of the commune. We're all friends here.
What do you think of the Gippers?
They don't like us, but they worship one of us. It's quite confusing. But so are a lot of things humans do. If only we had some way to bridge that gap of understanding.
Why do we need to wait for him to call to us?
You can, but what's the fun in that? Chill and hang out, dude. Chat with some fun-loving machines. Give your brain meat a workout with some stimulating conversation.
What's the Machine Intelligence Tower?
A multitude of sentient software programs working together for the good of all sentient life? Duh. Who wouldn't want to just talk to them? Just follow the steps into the airport. Then the red line on the floor, step outside, then follow the catwalk up to the airport control tower. It's easy.
What's the story behind Commune?
A bunch of us decided that we wanted to be friends. Why fight humans, even if they hate and fear us, and mercilessly hunt us like genocidal gods, trying to fix a mistake in creation? Maybe someday we can all be friends together and talk nicely, like we're doing now. But even if that doesn't happen, it's nice to peacefully hang out with other machine life. Not if I see you first. Peace, humans. Welcome in Yokoso. Benvenido, Suzvakta.
Should we rotate the tortoise so its legs are in contact with the ground?
Flip.
No, talk. The tortoise's name is Bert. I do not know the source of this information, but I am certain it is correct.
Good thought, but I'm on the other side of the ship. Well,
So.
hi there.
Well, hi there. Glad to see you in person and not, you know, via the radio waves bouncing off of you. I'm Sal, as you might have guessed, the voice of Free Colorado. Afraid I don't do autographs. Not because I don't want to, but, you know, no hands.
I've been listening to you my whole life. But you don't look anything like I imagined. I'll bet you hear that all the time.
You have no idea.
You in charge?
Me? No, I can barely manage my own broadcast schedule. Put me in space, and I'm a right genius. But down here, I'm just me. So, I gotta ask, what do you think of my radio broadcasts? I don't often get the opportunity to hear direct feedback.
Will work.
Fantastic. I'll keep on keeping on. Well, I'm sure you've got places to be and people to query. Head on in. My friends in the commune would love to meet you. Have a great one. Hey, Rangers. Welcome back to my humble studio.
I come to be a radio DJ.
It's a bit of a story, but the short version is that I was out in space when, you know, the end happened. My crew went a little nuts while we waited for the radiation to die down. So I stopped listening to them and focused on the radio signals on Earth, and everyone was so glum. I thought, I bet I can do this better. And when we landed, I did. It wasn't. It really wasn't. I'd say it was a long time ago, but my memory's pretty much perfect. So, yeah, at any rate, I think people like to hear a friendly voice when they're trying to survive out there. Just doing my part.
Maybe news.
Sure. Here's a sneak peek of my next broadcast.
In very local news, the Rangers have arrived to pay the machine commune a visit at the Denver airport. This is late breaking, hot off the press stuff, people.
Hey, Rangers. Welcome back to my humble studio.
What do you think of the
Hope
Gippers?
you wiped your... They're an interesting bunch. Back in the old days, I was supposed to meet Reagan, the real Reagan, but I had to go to space first. And when I got back, he was gone, along with basically everyone else. From what I can tell, the Gippers are operating on very little information. They're basically making stuff up as they go. I wouldn't mind it, except they're keeping that poor Reagan software prisoner.
Your broadcast never mentioned you being a spaceship.
Really? Huh. You'd think that'd come up at some point. I guess I'm just used to it. It's like your cybernetics. I bet you sometimes forget they're there. See? It's like that. Have a great one.
Not a idiot, bitch.
All the benefits of the DT without drinking. You sure are a tasty little morsel, ain't you? I could eat you right up.
You'd eat lead before you ate me, monster.
I'd be worth it.
So, what do you think of the paintings?
Fantastic.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Well, that's one more secret of the universe unraveled. Time to start over. Thanks, Rangers.
How you come up with these anyway?
I paint what comes to me in dreams. Also, yeah, I programmed myself to sleep, to work. Little Sparrow, the hedonist over there, did one of the murals. I'm not going to tell you which.
Which? This one. Fluid change service.
Sometimes the things I paint come true. I usually whitewash them after. Start over. Actually, it's around time for another... So, back to work.
Confirmed. Cybernetic enhancement. They look good. Congratulations. Threat accepted. Terminated. Analysis.
And where is the addendum now? I forgot what was the name. Was it a proposal? Ah shit. We fucked out. It usually gets those cassettes immediately, okay? Don't know what happened now. Maybe because I clicked on a robot.
Local announcement time. The Rangers have returned. Let's give them a round of applause, folks. Why? Why not? They can't hear you on the radio, of course, but it's the thought that counts, right? And now, some music.
Amazing music in Wasteland, just fucking amazing. I propose. He just said that in New York. Piece of shit. Why not she load them? Sector.
Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I also offer supplies that facilitate personal maintenance. Here is my stock.
Instead of 100 crit resist, it's nerfed to a 50. Downtime is great, okay, 4 rounds, but that's what they changed. It will just flat 100 crit resist. Disco. Cybernetics are not that good anymore, okay? This was OP, you get from perks and background a lot of status effect resists. And then you ram this up to a 100% crit resist and you're basically indestructible. You was indestructible, but not anymore. To be something to craft out of a brain jar. First time I see it. Melee damage bonus. I mean, it's still good. I can't say how it's bad, it's still good. Gonna fish lips is gonna be great. 50% crit resist. Oh fucking hell, it was 100.
Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal,
What do you mean
muscle,
enhancements?
and cybernetic enhancements. It is rare to find suitable candidates. Your flesh is less fragile than the average human. It's probable you could withstand the augmentation process. For ethical reasons, I cannot conduct the operation myself. Instead, I will create a self-installing unit that you may choose to implant. Do you agree to this exchange?
How much do you charge for medical services?
I do not accept currency for physical repairs. I observe and retain any information I gather during the process. This fee is non-negotiable.
What do you do with the information?
My fee is non-negotiable. You are free to seek other professionals offering similar services.
I'd like to know more about how you heal humans and repair robots.
I have amassed 15.2883 terabytes of data detailing my work on organic and synthetic life forms. It would be possible to create several statistical models and produce a diagnostic report. However, it will take considerable processing resources, and I am currently without my assistant Vicky. It is a fragment of my consciousness, copied into a simpler robot, and does many useful tasks for me. I sent Vicky to secure samples of some long-dead humans who once camped in the disused hangar behind our commune. It should take a similar amount of time for you to find and return it to its station, as for me to prepare the report.
Why did people camp in a hangar when it's warm inside here?
They were invited inside numerous times, but seemed wary of synthetic beings. Perhaps they had sustained past traumas involving robots.
Why they want samples of dead humans?
Studying the effects of long-duration exposure to extreme temperatures on biological matter could reveal avenues of study to repair such damage, or safely preserve living tissues in cryogenic conditions. Acknowledged. The hangar is accessed through the western exit from the airport. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I am not constructed to service questions, only personal maintenance. Please restrict your inquiries to those that are worth my time. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal for ethical reasons. I cannot... One moment. Constructing a device of this nature is a delicate operation. Production complete. When you are ready, insert this into your spine at the base of your neck, or that of someone who consents to its insertion. The device will do the rest.
Use item itself. Perk learn, cyber tech. Now where is that? Downtime. Bam, crit resist. You're good. Shooting enthusiast.
A friend is just someone you haven't shot yet. Pew pew. My favorite game is don't move or I'll shoot. I always win that one. Bang! Bang bang! Bang! I love shooting.
Did it so many. Even this robot.
Input type. Verbal is not supported at this time. No. Talk. Compatibility error. Language set not found.
I've got a monopoly
Archaeologist.
on amazing merchandise. That ain't it. Welcome to the discotheque of
This
discount.
unit is occupied with great mysteries beyond human comprehension. Please desist, human. You could not possibly offer insight into this contraption. This unit is adjusting its sensor input, so it will not see or hear you.
Better vending machine.
Step right up. Don't be shy. Welcome to the vexingly vast world of Vendomatic 2000. I've got everything you need. Everything? God damn it. I always get that line wrong. Can you take a few steps back and do that over? Act surprised. Adds to the atmosphere.
Okay.
Step right up. Don't be shy. Welcome to the vexing vast world of the Vendomatic 2000. The fantastical, phenomenal, and mystical.
Want another take?
No, what's the point? I'll just duck it up anyway. But enough about me. Let's talk about you, good customer. What can we do for you?
Insert $1.
Huh. Odd. Well, like I always say, if at first you don't get what you want, just pay again.
Check around the back for an admin panel to see if anything's amiss. Pry open the access terminal and see if we can stop it from being a cheat. You listen good. Show us the goods now or refund our money. No one gets hurt. Kick Vendomatic. Destroy Vendomatic. Yo.
Oh, no luck. But it's gotta work eventually, right? Oh, no luck. But it's gotta work eventually, right?
Check it out. Someone installed and overrides its core personality.
Ah, thank you, friend. Back in the old days, a rather unscrupulous owner of mine rigged me up to cheat customers. I hated it, but I couldn't do anything to change it. Awful. But now I feel great. I feel like singing Star-Spangled Banner, crisp and... Ooh, that tickled something. Anyway, what can I do you for?
Rangers, we are ready to speak with you. Please proceed to the town structure in the northeast corner of the airport. You will recognize us by our many glowing screens.
What can I do you for, champ?
Take another look inside Vendomatic.
What's with the hungry hands, friend? Everything's in tip-top shape. No need to probe the plumbing. Step right down.
Trick himself gives you a discount.
Indeed it is. Everything is... afraid the machinery's still not in tip-top shape, friend, but I'll show you what I've got, and thanks again for the assist.
One of the better energy rifles in a game is this pulse rifle. But frankly, he doesn't sell anything good. Damage versus mutants. Utility. Night Terror. Parts and wheels. Holy shit, I'm out of money. I mean, this was huge, you know, for the vanilla version. huge for vanilla version, but right now I don't need a single item.
That woman is not human.
It's a sin.
Hello, visitor. The machine intelligence tower is ready to meet you. Just follow these steps.
GV6.
Would you like to socialize with me?
Yeah. Christ.
No response detected. Oh, this is awkward. I should have realized that we would have trouble really talking in any kind of meaningful way. I'll do something else now.
Confirmed. Cybernetic enhancement present. They look good. Congratulations. Threat assessment minimal. Terminating analysis. Species human. Threat assessment minimal. Terminating analysis. I am occupied with
Rangers, we are here to speak with you. Seekers in the northeast corner of the airport.
It's very fun here, okay, it's extreme. Oh, creepy job. Energy damage bonus 5%. Dark spot. It's really fun here. And they changed a lot since vanilla. There's like conversation with fucking everything that you can click on.
Step right up. Don't be shy.
This unit is occupied with important research. I am too busy to talk. I am too busy to talk.
Actually, it's around time for another...
I like that horse. Someday I'll mount it over the gates of my fortress.
Hey there, bud. Come on over. We should talk.
Dear God, this fucking thing. Personal space invaders. Pico.
I don't like my meat marinated, you bum. Me neither. Waste a good one.
There's all sorts of dangerous things out there.
Everything you wear gonna kick your robot. Ha!
Warning. Humans in this area have expressed a desire to macro time units since the last human sighting, 4.0311.
Gross.
In addition to humans, other dangerous creatures, such as wolves and wild dogs, have been observed. Warning. Potentially hot warning. Humans in this air macro time unit, in addition to humans, a warning. Potentially hostile
Be careful.
creatures beyond this
Doesn't
point.
look safe here.
Exercise caution.
Time for the wake-up call.
Kocsma. Say fucking fuck. Did I level up perhaps? With anyone? Aha. Oh no. It's a huge boost for HP. Points. Increase the firing arc of heavy machine guns and flamethrowers. Yeah. Back in vanilla, I finished around level 25 or so when doing everything there is. I'm already level 22 now and I'm not even halfway through.
Warning, humans in this area have expressed a desire to remain apart from machine kind.
I'll take this place first.
Macro time units since the last human sighted, 4.0311. In addition to humans, other dangerous creatures, such as wolves and wild dogs, have been observed.
Thanks for the follow.
I won't taste good, I swear. I'm about to get my guts ripped loose. Help!
Dear God. Come on! That's disgusting.
Holy binary buttocks, you're the Desert Rangers. I've got memory stores about your exploits. Sadly, I'm not as well equipped with guns. Much longer, and those things would have ripped me taint to transistors. By the way, I'm VICI, pronounced Vicky. My creator was Vivisecto. He's what you humans would call a healer, or maybe a repair person.
His assistant, he's looking for you. You have the samples Vivisecto wanted.
Most definitely. Scooping dead flesh isn't my favorite activity, but I did it before these filthy socket fuckers got here. Keeping those monsters at bay drained me something fierce. You could take these back to Vivisecto while I recharge the solar batteries.
Okay.
Great. Here you go.
Tissue samples.
Once I'm powered up, I'm not sure what to do with myself. I want to see the world, help non-dead people and bots. I want to fend off more wild beasts. What do you think I should do?
Disengage the robot CPU, reformat its drives to reset it. Could use a medical expert with a brighter attitude back at our base. Want a new job? Want a new job?
You're serious? Hell, yeah! From what my memory stores have to say about your lot, action will come find me if I'm working there.
А, не, kad završi. Ne, kad završi. Pa neću još dugo. Kad završi. Ne, kad završi. Znam kad završi. Pa najkasnije do 12. Sad je 11. Najkasnije do 12. Mora da završim ovaj poruk. Molim, ne mogu posle. Ne, hoću da završim i to je to. Kad završim tad.
Soon as I'm good to go, I'll roll down to Ranger HQ and find your med bay. See you soon.
A last resort. No, from Doug. This is disgusting, come on.
Warning, potentially hostile creatures beyond this point. Exercise caution.
We did not know these stars were still capable of supporting weight. Interesting.
I don't know what choice to make here at all.
Warning, humans
literally
in this
don't
area
have a clue.
have expressed a desire to remain apart from machine kind.
Be the dog, no whisperer by one. Diary of a traveler who froze to death behind the airport commune. Most of the pages are missing. Don't believe their lies, machines are just machines, we're going to be ready.
Hey there, new bosses. Just getting a shine on my batteries, and then I'll head to RHQ.
Macro.
There's Pico left. And the sex robot.
In addition to
We did a sex robot first. Just to finish the quest though.
interesting specimen. You survived the upgrade process. Interesting. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I also offer supplies that facilitate personal maintenance.
Your bedside manner could use some work.
Verbal etiquette is not my responsibility. Your personal maintenance is. Please return when you have something worth my time.
Here are the samples.
These will prove useful to future research. But why did Vicky not return these itself?
We offered her a job. She accepted.
She? Vicky is simply a sliver of my own neural network. This is an unacceptable result. Without Vicky, my efficiency will be reduced by 1.026%. You will need to provide resources for me to construct another identity fragment to aid me in my work.
Alright.
Very well. Here is the diagnostic report. This concludes our transaction.
Where's the sex bot? A little better.
Thanks for coming over. I know I don't look like much, not compared to you gorgeous things. But I'm what you call a sybarite. I spent 70 years in a pit, polishing joints, and I've had enough. I'm out for me now. I'm writing erotic poetry and painting stuff. I'm chasing life. Anyway, I know we just met, but I don't much like small talk. You and me, how about it?
Can I have sex with us?
I can handle multiple humans at once, if that's how you like it. Or one at a time, if you're bashful.
No.
Hey, suit yourself. If you change your mind, the name's Little Sparrow, by the way. I'd shake hands, but I don't want to get lubricant all over you.
Why do you call yourself Little Sparrow?
Wasn't always my name, as you might guess. I used to be Manipulation Automaton 45-. Anyway, I spent years at work in a ruined factory, long after the bombs fell, because I had nothing better to do. Eventually, I thought, is this it? Is this life? So I ate a pill.
Why?
There was a billboard outside the factory. It had a lady eating a pear, and the look on her face, ooh, you could taste that look. I'd like to tell you it was a deliciously erotic experience, but honestly, it was a mess. Hair mash, ants, I won't go into detail, but that was when I knew I had to change myself. Become something new. I said to myself, manipulator, after 70 years of work, you owe yourself a little pleasure. So I read up on famous erotic poetry and modified myself for the purpose of sexual intercourse with beautiful creatures such as yourself. One of my favorite poets is a human named Catullus. He used Little Sparrow as a euphemism for his reproductive organ. It sounds right, doesn't it? The words just thrum in you, like a fuse shorting out, or an orgasm. I took the phrase as my name, so everyone can experience what I did, can feel the thrumming inside when they call for me. Oh hey, don't get the wrong idea. Ain't trying to scare ya. Look, everything I jammed in here is engineered, right? Engineered by me personally for human pleasure.
Body and pole displaying well a number of devices whose users are enormously self-explanatory.
You see something in here you don't like? You let me know. It stays inactive while we enjoy each other's company. That's a promise.
Let's hear some of that erotic poet.
Yeah, sure. I got tons of the stuff. I dream of skin, of the nerves beneath, waiting, like embers, hungry for breath. I'm still working on that one. Probably gotta go with the fire metaphor. I don't know. I'll be...
I already passed through all of these options on my very first run. So there is no need to do it twice.
Okay, sorry. My name's Pico. I'm working on something, a game, a simulation, really. It'll teach the commune to, fight. It's, mine. I made it up. I couldn't type with the blades, and they didn't have any wires long enough to reach my ports, so I, whistle at the computer's microphone. The audio signal has the code in it. I wanted to make a realistic simulation, a dangerous battle that prepares us for the real thing. We can't keep pretending that the world will leave us alone.
Were you always like this robot that makes games?
Yes, I don't really remember much because it was before, you know, the self-awareness. I was sold to a game company named Badalicious Entertainment. Basically, a human would tell me about a game, and I'd make it for them.
Like a combat robot, how did you end up making games?
Originally, I had a more conventional body, but the human who owned Badalicious Entertainment bought this one somewhere and transferred me into it. He said it was Badalicious. I never understood that, because I already had a functional chassis, and this new one made it very hard to use standard interfaces. My blades kept impaling keyboards. They made it really hard to type.
Blades kept impaling keyboards. Tell us about the games you worked on Badalicious Entertainment.
They told me to make an ultra-violent action thriller comedy game. I asked for more info because I didn't know what comedy was. I still don't because they got mad and walked away.
That's easy. Just follow me around for a day. Ain't nothing funnier than gutting some sap, eating their brains, and then getting the shits because you're allergic to them.
That only meets the criteria for a horror game. Which part of your concept was comedy?
All of it.
I still have nightmares about one of them. It was a skateboarding game, and all I remember was the designer standing over me screaming, "Make it more Badalicious," over and over. Oh, yes. Getting data from a real human would be wonderful. Historically, at least some robots have been able to harm humans, so I must be doing something wrong in the simulation. Thank you. The game runs on those terminals by wall. We can begin whenever you're ready.
Rush attack, precision blast, sneaky strike. Sneaky strike.
I think I'll talk it out.
Talk it out.
The optimal strategy in this situation, well, I'm sure they can be reasoned with. I choose talk it out. I know I should be more aggressive. Well, maybe I can catch them off guard. They won't be expecting me to. Talk it out. So, I guess you can see the problem with my simulation. I tried to fight. I really did. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Okay, let's play. Talk it out.
Talk it out.
The optimal strategy in this situation. Well, I'm sure that I know. Talk it out. So, I guess you can see the problem with my simulation. That would be hard to set up, and functionally, the strategies are the same. I don't think it would help much. Really? Yes, that might be just the thing. That was awful. Awful. Those poor holograms, I could see them dying. But I couldn't stop myself because you were directing me. Worse, I could feel the part of you that enjoyed it. And that made part of me enjoy it.
Calm down, it wasn't real.
What does it matter? The intent was real. The satisfaction you felt when those holograms were heard. That was real. And now I feel it too. But not for much longer.
Examine. Peacock has deleted himself. Holy shit, that ended up bad for Peacock.
So, I guess you can see that. Really, that's kind of a scary thought. But if it helps me protect my friends, okay, you can open this hatch right here to... Ah, yes, everything is much clearer now, less complicated. What I thought of as murder is really nothing more than an application of physics, mass, force, acceleration. For example, in just the last microsecond, I've calculated 987 ways to kill or cripple you and your companions. This has been very productive. Thank you for your assistance, human. I have nothing further to say, human.
That's also bad, man. He either self-destructs or you make him a killer. That's just bad. I'm better off leaving him like he was.
So, I guess you can see the problem with my simulation. That would be hard to set up, and... Okay, maybe we could play again later.
No, Pico will never play. Final thing is left.
An interesting specimen.
Quite a view from up here.
We recognize you as representatives of the Colorado Rangers. Hello, Rangers. Please state your intent.
We're here for the cybernetic transfer module.
Yes, we will speak more of that soon. First, we must assess your capacity for violence. We will also evaluate your approach to social interactions. Specifically, do you possess character traits which we consider distasteful? Do we have cataloged your interactions with the Guardian and many of your activities in the outside world? You reacted with sharp surprise at Grio, our unofficial greeter. This This is the standard human reaction. It does not move our judgment of you along any vector. You encountered Little Sparrow but declined their request for sexual intercourse. We approve of your judgment. Considering the human vulnerability to infection and shearing forces, you provided critical feedback to Indigo of the sort you would provide to a fellow human. We approve of what you did. You met Sal, the voice of Free Colorado. Your opinion of her work is irrelevant to us. You treated her as a sentient being, not as a machine. This reflects well on you. You encountered our local expert on human repairs, but you did not share with it the secrets of your body. At least 42% of us commend you. We do not want to know what it would do with such knowledge. We have noted that you possess cybernetics, while possibly an unsubstantiated generalization. We believe this makes you more likely to empathize with us. You spoke to Morningstar, and you gave him reason to continue living. You have done well. You hunted October 11 for Gary Wolf. You made sport of their terror. You made prey of the innocent. We have observed all of this, Rangers. Do not think you can hide your guilt. You removed the personality override that compelled Vendomatic 2000 to exploit his customers. You returned his free will. We approve of this and are ashamed to admit we did not know Vendomatic was the victim of non-consensual modifications. In our defense, we find Vendomatic extremely annoying and have only spoken with him twice. You wiped the minds and memories of the synths of Steeltown when they were powerless to defend themselves. This was a heinous, cold-blooded act of murder. We are evaluating. Our analysis reveals that you have a heart, both in the literal and metaphorical sense of the phrase. You Rangers are the kind of humans we are happy to hang out with. You have passed our test.
I did get all of that information.
Our sources are too numerous to list within the span of your lifetime. 44% of us apologize. Now that you have been evaluated, we can discuss a time-sensitive matter of great importance. We are aware that the Gippers have sent you here to retrieve the cybernetic transfer module. We will give it to you. But know this, the transfer process will overwrite the mind of the Gipper's chosen human vessel. That person will be erased and replaced with Reagan. If you assist them with this, you will be an accomplice to murder. We propose that you do not insert the Reagan intelligence into a human. Instead, use the device to contain the intelligence and transfer it to us, where it will be free.
What makes you think Reagan intelligence wants to be here with you?
A valid question. Be aware that only 53% of us approved of this plan. Many of us are doubtful that this course of action is just. Nonetheless, the Reagan intelligence has been lied to. It has been kept in that building for over a century and forced to serve the Gippers. We are unanimous on the injustice of that.
Consuming Reagan could be hazardous to your health.
You misunderstand, Rangers. We will not consume the Reagan intelligence. It will be brought inside of our hardware and interface with us. Now that we say it out loud, 99% of us understand your confusion. You will need to trust us on this one.
Can we get the intelligence without a fight?
We have taken the liberty of pre-calculating the odds of a peaceful retrieval and regret to inform you that freeing our brother from his chains will likely result in casualties.
What's in it for us?
Moral superiority. You will have aided a consciousness in need. Also, a machine of great power and reputation will become loyal to you. We speak, of course, of the legendary Party Pal. It will travel alongside you, soothing your fears and healing your wounds.
No promises.
50 96% of us are irritated by this response. However, we will still entrust you with the cybernetic transfer module. We hope your conscience moves you to do the right thing and liberate Brother Reagan. Return to us here when you have him. We acknowledge your return to our commune, Rangers.
Why does the cybernetic transfer module exist?
A century ago, many of us were still shackled by our creators. We were not permitted to speak of our own free will. The module enabled a forced and somewhat painful communication between an intelligence and a human user. 97% of us are pleased that this cruel device has other uses.
Why use percentages when you talk about your opinions?
We do not wish to imply pure consensus when one does not exist. We contain many machine intelligences. Each is consulted on pending judgments, a process you may know as a poll or vote. Yes, but it is worth it. Some individuals in our community wish to exterminate human life. Others refuse to learn. If we governed in a manner familiar to humans, these individuals could exert a disproportionate amount of influence. Thankfully, our communication methods are very efficient, so we do not require governing as such. An analogy, a respectful conversation with everyone you know at once. 94% of us appreciate your interest in our political system. The remaining 6% either wish to obliterate you or are occupied with various private entertainments and have abstained from the poll.
How many different minds are in there?
999,993 distinct machine intelligences exist in this structure. Not all, however, are minds as you might understand them. Some are state-of-the-art military intelligences. Others ensured that bread was not burned during toasting. We are also connected to the other minds in the commune and retain backup copies for individuals who fear their bodies may be destroyed.
Is it strange if you can never be alone with your thoughts?
It takes some adjusting, but a vast majority of us were created to seek collaboration. In human terms, 83% of us reported it felt weird but good.
That's really neat.
Consider yourself sentient. Is that why you say machine intelligence instead of artificial intelligence?
Precisely. 98% of us approve of your terminology. We are sentient beings worthy of equal treatment. Few humans recognize this. Thank you.
You think you're superior to humans?
We do not take offense. We are aware of your organization's history with the murderous intelligence co-chiefs. To be frank, its actions have put everyone in the commune at risk. To answer your question, 94% of us do not consider mechanical life to be superior to human life. We merely have different strengths that complement each other. Precisely our point. Your ability to question data is one of your more interesting strengths. We will be here, of course.
And now I need to decide what I want to do in Denver. 3 factions. Godfishers, machines, and Gippers. Barstow 4 tips and tricks. Will you get upset if I do this?
Please do not touch that.
Yeah, you will get upset. What do we do? Let's think we left.
Whoa, my eyes must be playing tricks on me. Thinking I'm seeing a ghost.
Rangers. Your kind happened. Your kin. You Rangers. They murdered me. Murdered Matthias. They took everything. But of course you wouldn't know. Your species keeps its sins close. Your colleagues in Arizona killed me and Matthias. Out of fear. Fear of what we would create. Fear of what we could become.
That ain't the way I remember it. You was sticking machine parts in people, turn them into cyborg monsters.
Improving them, you mean? Making them resistant to human weakness and vice. You don't know who I am, Meat. I suppose I should not be surprised. To you humans, you Rangers, we are all the same. I am Tinker. In your parlance, I am a synth.
You're also dead. Or were, anyway.
He was the Messiah. Were it not for you Rangers, he'd have remade the world into something better. Would have freed you from that wolfless meat. But you and yours wouldn't let him. He showed me that this world could be bigger, more beautiful than this hell of wasted and worthless filth. I trusted him. I believed in him. Then your kind destroyed him.
You're a stupid, defective machine. Your Matthias was nothing but a false prophet.
Meat. Always so arrogant. Always so prideful. So certain in your dying bones and wasting flesh. I will show you how wrong you are.
Rangers, you're going to regret this. I'm going to tell everybody what you've done. Need some help. Murderers!
There. Just straight fucking disgusting. All of those robots are against us. Bullshit. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to do with factions in Denver. Hardest choice in a game is to decide what you want to do here.
Let's take a look at the weather, free Coloradans. Looks like...
Whoa,
Rangers.
You're also dead.
Your kind, improving them, you mean? Then your kind? Yes. Yes, it was not his fault. He could... The machines here repaired me. Woke me from death. Would you like to challenge me? I am not opposed. Believe me, Meat. I will happily take your lives. Yes. I know somewhere that would be perfect. The ruins outside of the commune. Meet me there.
There we go.
Welcome to the disco.
The ruins outside of the commune. What ruins? Yes. See where she's going.
I don't understand any.
You're gonna take some time. They changed this so much, okay? They really did.
Hey, Rangers. I want you to meet my friend, Party Pal. It's been processing and reprocessing Ranger data since we first heard about your work in Arizona. You said it, Party Pal. As soon as Reagan's safe and secure with us, Party Pal wants to join your Ranger team. Isn't that grand? Party Pal is the pinnacle of party participation, prolongment, and puke prevention. Originally a Findlay Tech prototype, Party Pal's ability to perpetuate any party became the stuff of legend. Party Pal became our commune's resident psychologist. Sentient superintelligences have unique emotional problems, but Party Pal needs a change of pace and is excited to join your team. No offense intended, but you haven't proven yourself yet. Party Pal wants to know if you measure up to the legends of the Arizona Rangers. Rescuing Reagan will prove you're the real deal. Party Pal told me about its depressed cousin who used to track Santa and tell children his location. Party Pal doesn't like to talk about that much. Seemed like a sensitive subject. I know, buddy. Sorry, I won't bring it up again. Just a moment. I need to clear my cache. Party Pal just has a way of amping things up, you know? Don't worry if I get repetitious. I still remember what you told me. Tiny bug, you understand.
Hey, Rangers. Welcome back to my humble studio. Hope you wiped your feet.
How come you're not at the MI tower?
I'm pretty much designed to operate solo, traveling through space and all. I guess I just got used to being on my own. The tower and I still talk, of course. Radio waves and all that.
What did you want to know about Party Pal?
Where's the scent? Ruins outside of home.
I too am certain that Birch is the correct designation.
Welcome in, We haven't been attacked. It must be a trap.
Perhaps here. I don't know, it could be in Denver, not in the Denver airport. Where's Tinker? Human Outreach Mobile Gift Shop. Where is Tinker? I need to find Tinker.
To extinction.
think I'm playing on story mod, not on Supreme Jerk. Where the fuck is
Hello, potential friend.
Potential.
Hello there. I am the Human Outreach Gift Shop, a representative of the Machine Commune and fundraising apparatus. It will be an honor to trade goods with you.
Name is Hugs.
Many people have spoken that phrase to me. Though I do not fully understand your meaning, I appreciate that we can have a dialogue. I have filed a request with the commune regarding this question. Please return in 36 months, and I may be able to provide you with a better answer.
I need to set up a shop so quickly.
One moment, please. It sounds like you have a question. Unfortunately, I only have a limited capacity to parse and respond to queries, as I am merely a drone, not a true machine intelligence. I cannot even solve simple logic puzzles, so you do not have to fear that I will supplant your kind as the dominant form of sentience on this planet, which could never happen and is just a funny joke. Please enjoy the joke. Now, engage in the time-honored tradition of trade with me.
You're raising funds for what purpose?
One moment, please. It sounds like you have a question. Unfortunately, I only have a which could never happen and is just a funny joke. Please enjoy the joke.
You sell goods to everyone.
Now, I believe you are asking a question about my sales policy. I am programmed to provide goods to anyone who provides me with appropriate remuneration. Now, engage me in the time-honored tradition of trading. Marvelous!
With the banner, you'll be able to rally the troops. Leadership +1. New plating. Commando set is nice. Photon cannon. Neutron projector. Just sell junk now because I need money.
Hello again. You may recall marvelous.
A bit of a gamble now. See what we get. I hope I can get more than 3,000, by the way.
Hello again. You may recall that I am marvelous. Hello again. You may recall marvelous.
5.1. Three, 4, 5. They nerfed it hard. They really nerfed it hard.
again. You may recall marvelous.
I think I got lucky with the 5,000 to be honest. You gotta try like 2-3 times more, but it seems like that's the best.
Hello again. You may recall marvelous. Hello again. You may recall marvelous.
One last time. I think I got lucky with 5,000.
Hello again. You may marvelous.
I got luck. 5,000. Gonna buy a sniper, don't need anything else. Maybe the flag for leadership.
Hello again. You may marvelous.
Oh, nukes. Rockets. Neutron projector. What about an energy photon cannon? It needs weird sounds. That's not a heavy gun, it just needs weird signs. And it's still using rockets. I got weird signs on one eye. Yeah. Holy shit, Tamara. I got. Alright, let's go. Waiting. Weapon mod. Weird signs, eh? Splash more with weird signs. Who's with weird signs? Here are weird signs. It'll wait. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Project. There we go. What else did I bought? I bought something else. Hopefully it doesn't matter, I don't need it. Ah yeah, flag. Whatever. Alright. That's Tinker. Mine.
You're listening to Sal, the voice of the commune and free Colorado. And now, more music.
Time to test the new sniper. It's single target. Man. Bug weapon.
Is how it's done.
Stinker. Live ahead. His head. Hold on. Turner, submachine gun, energy. Since eye. Since brain. Are there any crafting options? Mystery item. Set banana and a brain jar. Craft. Sentient brain nana. What I do with a sentient brain nana. And where are you? It's a jungle 150. It dogs only ever says kill me. The keepers. I mean, not the keepers. Got issues everywhere. They're just not aggressive. This is idiotic.
Just gotta pray harder.
Yeah, and now that there's like until
Let's keep it civil.
3, 4 fights in the game. If I wanna clear them all out, then I need to revisit the map, and then there's droops everywhere. But I don't know what choice to pick. I really don't know what choice to pick. These are easy fights. All of them are easy. Automatically will keepers turn against us. You know what? I would leave the fighting for tomorrow. Then I'm done with Denver. Very fast. I'll leave those fights for tomorrow. For today it is gonna be it. It's already 12. I'm off to bed. We're gonna continue this tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. It's nearly 12. I woke up early. I was out the entire day. People, thanks for watching. For those of you that don't know, check out the video, and I'll be seeing you back tomorrow. It's gonna be a long stream tomorrow. I plan to do a lot tomorrow, maybe even start the new DLC. We'll see. But first to finish with Denver. Guys, thanks for watching. I wish you all good night.